From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh! Well.
What's up, everybody? This is D checking in with a little update. I'm out here in the backyard to give you an update on the container pond. I'll tell you one thing. Thank goodness I put this setup over here in the shade of the grapevine because it is one of the hottest summers in Brooklyn record. The humidity has kept the temperatures consistently in the 90s every day for the past week. And I have suffered one loss. I have suffered one loss in the container pond, one of the orange platys. I did find a floater, but thank goodness the rest have been doing well. I even thought I saw some fry in here the other day. It's really hard to see because it's down here in the shade, but I'll try to give you a closer look without dropping my phone into the water here. I did lose a lot of water, so I'm gonna have to put some more water in here. The evaporation is brutal, but these guys have been troopers, and they've been back here in the shade just hanging out. There's a few of them there. One of the good things and one of the really important things to remember is when you do have fish outdoors, pond, container, whatever it is, you do want to think about the container. That's one of the reasons I tried this before with glass, and glass was not the best choice because the glass heats up very fast and gets cold very fast. One thing about the plastic is has a really good insulative properties, and the fact that I put it here in the shade, I'm feeling this right now versus this wood over here where the sun is actually touching it, and there's an obvious temperature difference. So you do want to keep that in mind. I wouldn't put one of these directly in the sun, but as you can see, the solar pump is kicking it like a trooper. The fish are doing well, and I got a lot of growth here. I tried another container here. The water is moving, but not as much as that one. I think it has a great deal to do with the failure of this one. I did try to put 2 fish in here and they died, probably due to the low oxygen since the water isn't moving. Very important if you have these containers outside, they have to have that movement. That's one of the main methods of the oxygen turnover. Even in the lakes and streams during the hot summer months, when you get those tremendous algae blooms and you see the water gets really stagnant, the oxygen levels in the water drops tremendously, and you do have die-off. Right now in Brooklyn and Prospect Park, they're having a big problem with the die-off. It's a regular thing. It's part of nature. Don't get me wrong. It's not a contaminant issue, or as one person said in the news interview, she thought it was there was junk or garbage or something in the water. It was something like that. It's a natural way that these animals learn to survive, and they move to areas in the water where there are higher oxygen levels. Unfortunately, in a pond or in a container pond, they don't have far to move, so you have to have some method of keeping that water moving. And these guys are doing well. You can see them here. Let me get a closer shot. I don't want to drop my phone. Guys are very active and moving freely. Got a lot of growth here. The plant's growing well. That's probably doubled in size. I can't get shots of the fry, but I know they're down there. I saw them a couple of days ago. I wouldn't doubt if the fish even may have snacked on them, but because I have slacked off with the feeding. Speaking of feeding, let me drop some of these some goodies in there. See if I can get them to come up, which I'm sure they will. There he goes, coming up real quick. I don't feed them a lot here. There is a lot of fly and mosquito larvae in the water, but you can see those guys come up when the dinner bell is rung. So it's a really good project, man. Guys that just want to play around and experiment and learn a little thing about you know, aquaponics and just fish keeping in general. You can learn a lot by doing little experiments like this. So sorry I haven't gotten you guys more updates, but like I said, my work schedule has been crazy. I'm working on Saturdays and so forth. So just wanted to give you this update. Guys are doing good. Dinner bell is rung. You can see their colors are really beautiful and vibrant. It's kind of probably suck for them when winter comes. I have to bring them in the house. They're like, well, what the hell is going on here? But anyway, this is D signing off. Everything is going well. I'm gonna have to top it off because I lost a lot of water due to evaporation. I don't put water straight in here. I run it from the hose. I add a dechlorinator and I let it sit for a few hours before I add it to this system. So I'll give you a shot of that later. Until next time, this is D signing off. Keep on tanking, man. Keep your sanity. Keep everything cool. Stay cool when it's hot. And I'm signing out. See ya. I'm probably getting bit by mosquitoes right now.